Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Yep, Brian finally did it. He finally did something that he was supposed to do. So I just wanted to come on here and introduce myself. I am V, from V&Brian Against the World. I just wanted to say hello and welcome you all and hope that you can share with your friends and family or enemies or in-laws or anyone that you don't like and share our podcast because we're trying to grow. We just talk about anything and everything. There is no limits when it comes to our podcast. We talk about a lot of different things. This past couple of months, we've talked about politics because it's been so present in our life, and the pandemic, coronavirus. But we also like to talk about our life experiences, funny things that we've encountered at work, going out and about at a restaurant. So definitely please subscribe, like, comment. No comment is a bad comment, but if you are being rude, it's not going to affect us. But we may delete it, depending on what you write. So we also have an Instagram, which is V_Brian_against_the_world. Had to throw all those underscores in there because it just looked like a bunch of letters put together. And we do have our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and Castbox. I will be trying to add it to Amazon soon here and any other channels, but those are the ones that people were requesting in order to listen to our podcast. So this is our main channel. We have many ideas of what we're looking to do. So we would love to be out and interviewing people, but with the pandemic, people may not come up to us or let us get near them. Actually, I take that back because no one likes to wear their masks, apparently. So, and no one knows what social distancing is or personal space, which is a very big topic in our podcast. And just people in general, the way our society behaves and how people behave. And we just have a lot of experiences that we go through with our previous jobs, our current jobs, our friendships, the people we talk to, our acquaintances. And that's part of the reason why we created the podcast, is because Brian and I banter a lot, and it's fun and it's funny too. But with that banter, we developed a really good partnership or friendship where we talked about anything and everything and we could relate to each other. I thought I was the only one feeling a certain way about things, and when I talked to him, he felt the same exact way. So that's why we get along so well. We see things from a broader point of view. We're not one-sided with things. Our own personal opinions, of course, is our own opinion, but we like to throw ourselves in other people's shoes and see what their thought process is. At least that's what I like to do. I sometimes am in the middle or torn because I'm like, oh, I know how this person feels, and oh, I know how that person feels. But that is the point of our podcast and this YouTube channel, is to really open your mind, open your eyes to everyday things that we don't realize, where we may be manipulated or lied to, and just kind of learn to think for yourselves, because unfortunately with technology and with social media outlets and just the media itself, entertainment industry, we really kind of shied away from learning how to critically think and think for ourselves or be our own selves. So that is why we created the podcast, and now we're doing a YouTube channel because we like to have fun, and there's a lot of things that you guys don't see or hear when Brian and I are hanging out or planning in regards to the podcast and Instagram. So We just want to show you what it is sometimes in a day of a life and what we experience. Sometimes where you might take a step back and go, wow, did that really happen? Yeah, it sure did. It definitely happened. So that's just the fun part about it. Brian will be on here. You know, this is really his baby. He left social media and he is no longer on Facebook, which is one of our podcast episodes. And he wanted to do a YouTube channel where he can actually speak and talk about certain topics or certain things that he may be experiencing. And same with me, there are certain things that we feel like we want to reach out to people and be like, do you guys get what's going on? Or do you understand this situation? Am I wrong for feeling this way? Like, how can you see things this way and not the other way? And look at both sides. Those are just examples of what we go through, what we try to do in our podcast and Instagram. So a lot of sarcasm, a lot of jokes, a lot of apparently I'm vulgar. I say a lot of curse words. I'm originally from the East Coast, and I know that isn't an excuse, but that is how we talk. I am very straightforward, but I do have a heart. Unlike Brian, he has a ice box where his heart used to be. And we do a lot of movie quotes, a lot of different stuff that just makes things fun for us, because we have to stay sane and have some sort of sense of humor in this crazy world that we live in. So again, welcome. I just wanted to introduce myself. Again, my name is V. My real name is Vanessa, but V is a nickname that I've had since I was in middle school. So I am the mastermind behind the podcast, and I am the talent. Unlike Brian says he's the talent. No, this girl right here, I'm the talent. And he just shows up when he wants to. Just kidding. Just kidding. He's already yelling at me through the phone right now. So let us know. We also have an email. It's V&Brian againsttheworld@gmail.com. We'll put that in the caption below, and you guys can always email us any ideas or questions that you may have, and who knows, we may talk about it here on the YouTube channel and answer your questions. Or if you have a challenge that you would like us to do, we'll do it. We'll do anything. YOLO. So of course, if it's appropriate, I'm not gonna go to jail. So hope you guys enjoy, and again, like and subscribe, share, and hope you guys have fun with us.